You know that feeling, right? You do everything you're supposed to do. You skip the late night coffee, you go to bed early, you even get a full 8 hours. But you still wake up feeling like you've been hit by a truck. It's this huge problem, and it shows that the number of hours we spend in bed, well, that's not the whole story.
It is so frustrating, isn't it? Your alarm goes off, but your brain is still in a total fog. You're stumbling out of bed, and the first thing you think about is coffee, just to feel human. You're left wondering, why didn't all that sleep actually turn into energy?
But now, get this. Somewhere in Japan, someone else just woke up after the exact same number of hours, and they feel amazing, calm, focused, totally energized. So, same amount of time in bed, but completely different results. What is going on? What's their secret? Well, it turns out it's not about sleeping more, it's all about sleeping smarter.
And this, right here, this is the heart of it all. It's a total mindset shift. In Japan, sleep isn't something you do when you've run out of energy or something to feel guilty about. No, it's treated like a discipline, a deliberate, focused practice to reset your mind and get your body ready for whatever's next. I mean, just think about how we talk about sleep. In so many places, it's all about the hustle. We almost brag about how little sleep we got, like it's some kind of badge of honor. But the Japanese approach is the total opposite. They see rest as a respected, non-negotiable part of being successful. They focus on the quality of that rest, which turns even fewer hours into some seriously powerful recovery. So how do they actually do it? Let's break down 5 key habits that you can start using tonight. All right, first up, it's all about your environment. You've got to create the perfect sleep sanctuary. The Japanese have absolutely mastered this, and it all starts with something surprisingly simple, turning down the thermostat. You have to cool down your bedroom. The sweet spot is somewhere between 15 and 18 degrees Celsius. And yeah, that's probably a lot cooler than what you're used to. But there's some real hard science behind this. For your brain to slip into that deep, restorative sleep, it actually needs to physically cool down. This drop in your body temperature is what signals your brain to release melatonin, the hormone that basically says, okay, it's time to shut down for the night.
Okay, now for habit number 2. This is where it gets really clever, because it takes that cool room we just talked about and pairs it with heat. It's a simple but oh so powerful nightly ritual that works with your body's natural biology instead of fighting it.
It's a ritual called ofuro. Now in Japan, this is so much more than just taking a bath. It's a deeply important ritual to end the day. The water's hot, usually around 40 degrees Celsius, and it's not just about getting clean. It's about clearing your head, letting all the stress from the day just melt away. It's like a reset button for your mind.
And here's where the magic happens. You go from that super hot bath, you step out into your nice and cool bedroom, and bam, your body temperature drops, and it drops fast. That sudden change sends a massive signal to your brain. It is time to sleep. Now, your heart rate slows, your mind gets quiet, and your body just naturally prepares for deep rest. It's brilliant.
Okay, our third habit is a little different. This one is all in your head. It's a complete mindset shift, all about changing how you think about being tired. Instead of seeing it as a weakness or a failure, you learn to see it as a signal.
This is such a fascinating cultural flip. Can you imagine? In Japan, if a colleague says, "Wow, you look tired," they're actually complimenting you. They're acknowledging your hard work, your effort, your dedication. So when you stop fighting that tired feeling with another cup of coffee and a dose of guilt, and you start respecting it as your body asking for a break, you finally give yourself permission to actually recover.
So respecting tiredness at night is one thing, but what about when that 2 p.m. slump hits you during the day? Well, that brings us to our 4th habit, mastering the art of the mini nap.
The practice is called inamuri, which literally translates to sleeping while present. You might actually see someone in a Tokyo office head on their desk taking a quick nap. And get this, instead of being seen as lazy, it's respected. It's seen as a sign that someone has been working so hard that they've earned a quick moment to recharge. Now the key here is the length. We're talking short naps, like 20 minutes max. That is the absolute sweet spot. It's just long enough to refresh your brain and really boost your focus, but it's short enough that you don't wake up feeling all groggy and out of it. It's like a quick reboot for your brain. And finally, our 5th habit. This one tackles the biggest sleep enemy in our modern lives, our screens. The Japanese have a very simple but powerful discipline when it comes to tech before bed. Look, the science on this is just undeniable. That blue light beaming from your phone, your tablet, your laptop, it actively blocks your body's ability to produce melatonin. So even if you feel completely exhausted, your brain is getting a signal that says, nope, it's still daytime, stay awake.
This is why creating a screen-free buffer before bed is so crucial. It lets your mind actually power down before you try to sleep.
So, we've gone through all these incredible habits, but the real question is, what are you going to do about it? Let's turn this from just interesting information into real action. What is one small thing you can try, starting tonight? And look, you don't have to do everything at once. Don't get overwhelmed. Just pick one tiny thing. Maybe tonight, you just lower your thermostat a couple of degrees. Or you decide to take a warm shower an hour before you plan to sleep. Or maybe, just maybe, the biggest win for you would be to just put your phone away 30 minutes before bed.
And let's just end with this thought. Every single night you plug in your phone so it can recharge and be ready for the next day. But you can't recharge the same way. The only way for you to truly restore your own battery is to unplug first.